What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I just did that with my hands. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For you guys that are new here, my name is Jasmine. I like to do makeup videos, and today we're going to be creating this pastel icy fantasy eye look and also testing out some new makeup. So we're kind of just gonna chit chat and get ready. So if you guys are interested, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so I already did one eye off camera, as you can see. This is what I'm kind of going for today. It's not supposed to be like an everyday type of look. I'm just kind of getting creative and, you know, doing my thing. So the palette that we're going to be using today is the 35i Icy Fantasy Morphe palette. It looks like this. These are all the colors in it. I love this palette. I definitely wanted to get a palette like this because I have nothing like this in my collection. I don't really play with pastels like this, but I wanted to play with it today, and this is what I ended up coming up with. So we're just gonna go ahead and recreate this side to this side. So yeah, let's get into it. I didn't have any eye primer for this. I wish that I did, but I currently don't have any at my house right now. So I'm just using concealer, which it actually kind of worked pretty well. It's not like the best. Like if I had a white base, that would be ideal, but we're gonna work with what we have. So I don't know if you guys can tell, it is like a little patchy like right here, which sometimes that happens with pastel or really light shades. So just be mindful of that. You know, it might be a little bit patchy. Also, I don't know, maybe it's just because I was using concealer instead of an actual eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to go into this Icy W19 brush. I'm going to carve out the shape that I put on this eye onto this eye with concealer. I'm trying to do it with my eye open because you can see better, like when I have my hooded eyes, like you can see where it'll go. So hopefully you guys can like follow along. So like we kind of have the shape going down. I don't know if you can see, but we kind of have it. Sorry, I'm covering my face because I have to get like really close up. Okay, so that's kind of like the rough shape that we're gonna do. I think that looks pretty similar to the other one. So for this, I'm gonna use like a really small packing brush. This is the Icy T09. I'm gonna go into the lilac purple right here, and then I'm gonna go into this like sky blue, and then this seafoam green. And those are the three colors that I use on this like outer crescent shape that we have on our eye. I'm gonna stamp it directly onto the concealer that I placed down. I think they're really pretty. I just think that they are a little patchy. So we're done with the purple. Now I'm just going to take the same brush and I'm going to use that sky blue that I pointed out earlier. Pack that onto this shape. Now the sky blue is the one that kind of is like a little patchy. It's a little harder to work with. But I'm just managing my best, trying to make the best out of it. Also, there is fallout. There's a lot of fallout. That's why I'm doing my eyes first, so it don't ruin my base. And then the rest of it is going to be that seafoam green. And I'm taking the same brush and I'm literally just patting it on. I'm not doing like any sweeping motions because I find that when I do sweeping motions, the color kind of just fades away. And I want the color to be as pigmented as possible. So I think that looks really good so far. So to get into this like little corner, I'm taking, this is not even like a eyeshadow brush. This is literally just like a nail brush that you do for nails. It looks like this. Hopefully it's like focusing. It's super small and it has like sharp edges. That's why I wanted to use it. So I'm going into that seafoam shade and I'm gonna just stamp this on. Okay, and then for the inner part, I'm going to go back into the concealer that I was using and that original brush I was using. And we're just going to fill in this blank space that we have here. I wish that I had like a white base because this would have been perfect to do with a white base because I'm putting a white over top. But I'm just going to be cutting the crease pretty much. So just bear with me. I'm going to blend it out with a buffing brush. I'm going to use the Icy T41 brush. This is like a better packing brush, I feel like. And like I said, there is a lot of fallout, especially with the white. That's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes with some black eyeliner and then pop on my lashes. The lashes I'm using today are the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. They're super wispy. And I thought they would just kind of add to this like fairy whimsical type of vibe that I'm having going on today. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the completed eye look. I really like how it came out. I am gonna finish up the bottom lower lash line after we finish our face. I have a few new products for primers. So the ones that I have that are new are the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. And then I also have the Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. So I've used the Tatcha one already, like off camera, and I actually really enjoyed it. But I'm gonna have to keep playing around with it a little bit more. But I kind of want to use this Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. It's infused with Glow Nectar and has a brightening Hydra Complex. So I'm probably going to use this, and then my face is feeling like a little bit dry, so I'm also going to mix it with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I've used this before, so I'm going to put on my Milk Hydro Grip first, just one pump. And I'm just gonna pat this on my face and rub it in. And then we're gonna go in with this Becca one. So for the Becca, I think since this is a Brighten and Blur, this is my first time using it. Oh, I like the texture of it. Okay, we're gonna put it here. And just where our pores are, on the nose. And I love the smell of it. It smells like fruit, like gummy fruity kind of, I don't even know, but it smells really good. I really like so far. And it has like a nice tacky feel, but you can feel it smooths everything out too. I actually got this for like, I want to say this was $10, and normally I think it's like 35 or somewhere around there. So let me know if you guys want a video on all of my products that I find for super cheap. I have switched up how I do my makeup application. So still primer first, but I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Concealers. I love these. If you guys haven't seen my drugstore video on these, definitely check it out. I talk about them all in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the color Light Beige. What I've been doing recently is I've been going in with my concealer first. After I put my concealer on, I go in with my foundation, and I kind of like marry the two together. This just helps me not use as much foundation as I normally would use, just because I just have been liking my skin to show through a little bit more than normal. So this is kind of how I conceal, and then I already have my foundation like ready to go. I am gonna let this sit on my face for like a second. You guys already know the deal with that. So for foundations, I'm using the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation by NARS, and then I'm mixing it with the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Longwear. I said that funny. The what is this? The Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So these two together are like perfect for my skin. It makes it look super like smoothed out. I go ahead and everywhere that I didn't put on concealer, I go ahead and go in with my foundation. And this just helps me not use as much foundation on my face. Also, I've been using this new sponge and I have not touched anything else. You guys, this is the Dose of Colors sponge. Like, it is so freaking amazing. Like, I literally cannot get over it. It's just so good. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so good. It blends out everything perfect. Like, I don't use any other sponge for my powder, for my face, nothing. Like, this is the only one I've been using lately. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer here. And if you guys like miss the products that I'm using or anything like that, or want to know the products that I'm using if I don't say them, you can definitely check the description box down below. But how have you guys been? I know I haven't been on here in almost a month. I have not shit to do because of this whole quarantine. Like, is anyone else going crazy just being stuck inside? Is anyone else super anxious too? Because I've been feeling a little bit anxious lately. Like, I'm nervous about how long this is gonna last. I'm nervous about how long this whole thing is gonna be, or how many people are gonna get sick because of it. I'm just, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it. But, oh, I have foundation in my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and cream contour, cream blush. I don't have any cream highlights. So if you guys know some good cream highlights, let me know because I have not found one that I liked yet. I'm gonna put a little bit of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer under my eyes, right at the darkest points of where my eyes are. So now I'm gonna cream contour and let this sit on my face for a little bit. I'm gonna cream contour with the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour Bronzer Cream in the shade Light. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to take my stippling brush and kind of just go here. And this is super, super pigmented. And I got the color Light. I mean, the other ones are pretty dark. So just keep that in mind if you were thinking about getting this. But it's super creamy. It blends out super nice. Like, I really enjoy this. And I can't put it down, honestly. Like, I've been using it like crazy. And I love this brush that I got. It's from Zoeva. I've never gotten brushes from them before. But I wanted a new stippling brush, so I came across this one. And it is so good, you guys. Like, I love this brush. It's the Petite Stippling 122 brush. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer. The next product that I'm using is the Glow Play Blush by MAC Cosmetics. It is like a putty kind of blush, but it's definitely a cream. I just use my finger to apply this, and I just apply it straight to my cheeks. And it is such a beautiful color. Oh my god, I literally can't even describe how it looks. It just looks so good. That's all I know. I take a little bit too and I put it on the tip of my nose here. The next thing that I'm going to use is the Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to set my under eyes and the sides of my nose. I just feel like setting my whole face these days has not been the move for me. Like, I feel like this looks very nice, like the dewiness, the finish of it and everything. And I've just noticed that, like, when I don't put so much powder on, I don't crease as much. So I'm going to use this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil as my contour shade. And then my Hoola bronzer as my bronzer. There's a head. Okay, Hoola bronzer. You guys already know the deal with that. Freaking love it. Freaking love it. And we're just gonna bronze a little bit, not too much. I'm literally just using this to add like a little bit of color back into the face. So I'm just gonna use my Kylie blush in the color We're Going Shopping. This is like my go-to blush to top off that MAC one.
Is this how my curl is right now?
I have two new glow products. So I have the Becca Opal Highlighter, which I've never had this before. I only have Champagne Pop, I think, but I've heard a lot of good things about this. And besides the Becca Opal, I also picked up the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Glow Powder. So I have used the glow powder and I really like it, but I kind of want to use both of them. So I'm going to use my ABH brush. Like, I think it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. I don't even want to put the opal on. I feel like this looks really nice by itself. And I'm going to go ahead and spray some Fix Plus. I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to use that lilac shade that we went into. This one. And I'm going to go ahead and run that underneath. So I'm kind of going to stipple it underneath first. And then I'll go ahead and blend the rest of it out. Okay, so I just ran that lilac shade underneath my eyes. I think it looks super fairy-esque. I don't know, with this like backdrop and everything and like how my hair is looking, I feel like I look like a freaking fantasy, which is what the palette's name. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Oh. Can you see that? Like, it looks so freaking cute. Get into this beat. Now that we finished all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face with the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. You guys, if you haven't touched this or got your hands on it yet, you need to because it is so good. The mist is so freaking finely milled, like, oh, and it smells so fantastic. Okay, so lastly, we're gonna go ahead and do lips. I'm using the KKW lip liner in Nude 1. And then I'm gonna go into my MAC lipstick in the color Influential. Wait. Oh, Influentially It. This is a matte lipstick, I believe. Oh, wait. Alright, you guys, so that pretty much completes the video. I had a really fun time doing this video, especially this eye look. Let me just zoom in a little bit here. And like you can get a closer up of the eyes. I think it looks so cool. I usually don't do anything like this. Like, this is completely out of my comfort zone. I don't play with colors like this, but I actually surprisingly like how everything came out. I think the look looks amazing. It is a little patchy, but we made it work. Everything that I tried out in the video came out pretty good, and I just had a really fun time playing with makeup. So if you guys enjoy more videos like this of me just chit-chatting and getting ready, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what products you want me to use next time, or what you want me to talk about next time, or etc. Anything, just leave a nice comment down below. And last but least, please subscribe to my channel and turn on that post notification bell. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!